Yo, everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is Man United Central, and I'm your boy Luther. Guys, it has been a jam-packed day, all right? We got updates on what's going on with the Takeover, right? Some craziness happening in the Takeover. Secondly, we're going to talk about the transfer situation. Is Onana in the books? What's the deal with the captaincy, right? And then from there, we're going to go to other things when it comes to the transfer. Do we have Højlund in as we speak or not, right? That being said, guys, listen, strap in, let's go. And I'm your boy Luther, guys, in case I did not mention that. All right, so what do we have when it comes to the Takeover situation, right? So when it comes to the Takeover situation, the reports here saying that there is a growing concern. This report is coming from a publication called Al Monitor. It looks like it's based in Qatar. So basically, it says that Manchester United takeover pause amid Qatari frustration, right? So there's some kind of pause. Basically, there may be a pause coming when it comes to this takeover situation, right? So basically, they're saying that on this publication, they're saying that the club's owners, the Glazers, reported that they want around £6 billion, which is 7.72 billion US dollars for the club. But the two bidders, which we know, Sheikh Jassim and Sir Jim, have both submitted close to around £5 billion, right? So it's not there close to what the valuation for the Glazers, right? So, because obviously the Glazers are thinking, they haven't really met our asking price, right? And the Glazers, what they're also thinking is this, right? Come next season, obviously we have said that the team is in upward trajectory, right? So, and also there's this Club World Cup tournament setup that is coming up here in the near future, right? I think it's next season, if I'm not mistaken. So they see that, okay, if they stay, there's going to be some huge revenue that can be generated from Manchester United. So they're thinking like, look, if we take whatever Sheikh Jassim, which has the higher bid coming in, is it worth taking that lump sum and gone, or hang in for a little bit and maybe they can get some more money, right? And what they're thinking is this, that if they stay, United, we get the right players, we compete, we continue winning trophies, we can bring in more money. So they think they can get some of that, right? So on this report, basically they're saying there's a growing concern that the process of the takeover for Manchester United has been put on hold by the current owner, the Glazer family. Okay, basically the Ring Group, who's handling the sale process, they're the ones overseeing it. Basically they had set an official bidding deadline, which was like 3 months ago. All the parties did submit within that deadline, and Sheikh Jassim put another bid and all that, but still the Glazer family have not been able to make a decision. And apparently the Glazer family, they're known for dragging decision making, right? Whenever it comes to, for example, that's why United takes so long to sign players, because what happens is the Joel and Avram, it goes through an approval process. For example, like now we are going for Rasmus Højlund, right? Ten Hag has identified that player we want. So what will happen is the Glazers, the brothers and the rest of the family have to okay it before we can say, okay, we're gonna put in a bid in, right? So that itself takes forever, right? So imagine now when it comes to the sale of Manchester United, these guys within the family, they've been talking. The rest of the family want to sell. Avram and Joel, they want to stay. So there's a lot of rambling going on within the family. Hence, one of the delays as well, right? So basically, on this report, they're saying the Daily Mail reported on Wednesday that there are now concerns among those involved in the bidding process whether the Glazers family will actually sell the club. So again, so now the two parties, they're like, man, these Glazers, they may just change their mind, right? So the newspaper says that the Glazers wanted, which you said, 6 billion. The two bidders, put in close to 5 billion. So it is understood that now the Glazers' preferred option is to retain control of the club and try to maximize its value in the coming years. Therefore, so basically that's what they're trying to do is to maximize the value, right? So now what is happening is with Sheikh Jassim, being one of the bidders, and there were reports saying that he's leading the pack when it comes to who could be the potential owner of the club. He's growing frustrated because he wants to get this process done, right? And also, if he was to get this process done, he's in turn will be able to help Ten Hag acquire the players that he wants. But everything has been dragged on so long, and the way it looks like now, guys, when the season starts, the Glazers will still be owners of the Man United. I don't see much changing happening anytime soon. Now, Sir Jim, he's came out and said, look, he's willing to play the long game. I know Sheikh Jassim, he wanted to get this thing over and done with, but Sir Jim came and said, look, I'm willing to play the long game. You guys, the Glazers family, take as much time as you want. I'll be here, right? And of course, we know the Glazers would like that Sir Jim's bid offer better because it gives them a chance to stay, right? So again, guys, it's frustrating. The Glazers, they're playing us, they're playing all the Man United fans as, like we're dummies, right? They say, oh, we're willing to sell this thing, and then all of a sudden they're taking forever. They basically don't care about what you guys think, what I think, anybody think. They know that if they stay on when the season starts, there's going to be protests. Fans are not going to be happy with them. It's going to be chaos, but they don't care because they know, we can weather the storm because they've done it before. They only care about the bottom line. They care about the money that they can make, right? They don't care about what you think or anybody else think, right? So they know, okay, when the season starts, yes, there's going to be protests, but they've done it before when they, last season when, the Super League situation. Remember the Super League? It was formed, and there's going to be like certain top teams competing. There was upheaval going on, and they weathered that storm. So they know, okay, we're going to weather the storm. What we need to do is to give these fans some players here and there to calm them down. Yeah, they authorized the Onana signing. Next thing, the Mount, and then maybe they're going to give the go ahead for our strikers. So they know, okay, with the fans, once you give them what they want, they can kind of quiet down. But I don't think it's going to happen this time. This time the fans have had enough. We want them gone. We want them gone, and that's the only way we can do it. Now, one route to do here is, for example, they're pretty scared of if we were to form like a walkout. Remember, like one time when we did, I think it was the Liverpool match, the fans, left the stadium, that kind of thing. That is huge because it hits their pockets and all that. Right, so the fans will have to go to some kind of extreme measures. No, not violence, of course, but we have to do something, really drastic to make sure they get the message, right? So, guys, listen. That is all I have about the takeover situation. What else we got? All right, what else we got is this. Our number one, Andre Onana, is in the building. Onana is in the building. We saw an announcement from Manchester United that we have signed Onana, and I did see that report that I saw something that he was jetting to New York. That way he can link up with the team. I don't know if we're going to see him on Saturday when we play Arsenal, which will be pretty cool. But they did. So Man United did make that announcement, but. they didn't. We didn't see him yet holding the shirt. Any pictures of him signing the contract and all that. I think because of the timing, they're still trying to work out the best way to do that. But Onana is official Man United player, and basically the report from the Manchester United website said Andre Onana has joined Manchester United on a contract of 5 years through June 2028 with an option of further year. Okay, subject to international clearance. The Cameroonian goalkeeper has kept 104 clean sheets in 225 club appearances. He has won 3 league titles and 2 KNVB Cups with Ajax, right? So again, you can relax. Onana is in the books. And then also another big news today, guys. Big news is Erik ten Hag has announced his new captain. Take a guess. Yes, it is. BRUNO is the official club captain of Manchester United. And again, the report from the club website is BRUNO has been named as the new captain of Manchester United. The Portuguese midfielder has already worn the armband for United on numerous occasions, obviously last season, and confirmed that and Ten Hag has confirmed that he will now lead the team on a permanent basis. Right? Fernandes has scored 64 goals and contributed to 54 assists in just 185 games since joining in 2020. Guys, this is super news. Again, we all knew there was nobody else. Last season, it was BRUNO. BRUNO was leading the team. So with BRUNO's situation, the captaincy situation sorted out, we can focus on bigger things, right? BRUNO is a player that, yes, he does moan a lot, complains to the refs all the time, waves his hands up, but he, whenever he's frustrated. But we need a player like that. He's always fighting. He's fighting for us because he's a winner. He wants to win. And with BRUNO, one of the things that makes him the correct captain is this guy has not missed games, right? He can be hurt, but he will push through and play. He will play. He will be on the field. He will lead on the field. And yes, the other leaders like Varane, Casemiro, who have won in the numerous titles and championship, but BRUNO has shown that he can lead those players, right? And I'm sure most of the players, they already know, right? They already know that they were led by BRUNO last season. He's going to continue. I think it's a really good move, and I'm super excited for us to push on and focus on other things. Focus on winning trophies, winning titles. That's what it's there for, and BRUNO has shown that that's what he wants for the team, right? Let's go on other news. Other news, guys. I'm seeing that as far as our chase for Rasmus Højlund, who is the #1 target for Manchester United, right? The reports here, they're saying that Manchester United, obviously, personal terms already agreed. So now United are ready to put in a bid, right? They're ready to put in a bid because what is happening is this, right? There are reports that PSG is also targeting Rasmus Højlund. Guys, that's why United is moving fast on this, because we cannot lose this guy, right? We need a striker, and Ten Hag has identified Rasmus Højlund as his #1 target, and he has to get it because he's young, yes, he's still a work in progress, yes, and he feels that he can mold him to the proper striker that Ten Hag wants. And I've been watching some of his clips. This kid is good, man. He's good. He's still rough on the edges, but he can get us some goals, right? If we, he's fed properly, so it's gonna be some exciting stuff. And also other news, I'm seeing that United, we are looking to put in a bid for Safyan Amrabat, because another thing, Ten Hag is rushing on this too, because Liverpool, they want Amrabat, because we saw in the news, I don't know if you guys saw, Jordan Henderson is going to the Saudi. He decided to take the money. They're offering him some crazy money. He took the money and rolled out. So he's going to the Saudi league. So now Liverpool need a midfielder. and they feel that Amrabat could be that midfielder. So, and Ten Hag has already identified that Amrabat is the main target, right? So they're working behind the scene to see if we can put in a bid for Amrabat, because another thing, Amrabat is on our price range, under 30 million, you know. So Man United, like, they are working crazy right now to see if we can put in a bid and secure Amrabat, because Amrabat has already pointed out, just like Højlund, that they want to come to United, right? They want to work with Ten Hag. So guys, I hope we can do this, because if we don't get Amrabat, it will be a disaster. We need him, right? Because he can play that Casemiro role perfect, right? And yeah, so let me check what else we have here, guys. I know it's been a lot, but if you're still hanging on until this point, you're watching, do me a favor, share the video on your WhatsApp or Twitter, you name it. Share it, that way people can enjoy this channel as well. Yeah, so I don't see anything else here worth reporting at this point. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you supporting the channel. And I just want to report before we close out, we are officially at 600 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate your support. As you're rolling out, do me a favor, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, that way you do not miss any news coming out of this channel. Peace.